Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about the importance of the fundamentals of marksmanship with regards to personal defense. Okay, all that slow fire practice that you're doing at the range, if you're doing it right, is going to help you acquire your sights, position your body, acquire your sights, squeeze your trigger straight back, follow through, hold your gun steady, all those fundamentals, 5 fundamentals. A lot of times in personal defense situations, we don't have a lot of time to prepare. In fact, most of the time almost every time we have no time to prepare. Okay, so understanding the fundamentals, practicing the fundamentals, becoming proficient with your firearm so that you can defend yourself if necessary, is just so vitally important. And a lot of these things can be practiced without ammunition, so don't worry about the cost of ammunition right now. A lot of that stuff can be practiced without the ammunition. As you watch me draw my pistol and fire it, well, I do a whole lot of stuff prior to the gun going bang. Okay, so all that stuff needs to be practiced. Now I'm going to shoot at this array of yellow targets here, and I'm a safe distance back, 10 yards back from steel. Always 10 yards, at least 10 yards back from steel when you're shooting at them with a handgun, because you could get something splatter back and stick in you. So I want to talk about, you guys probably have heard this a lot. You know, my gun's clear here now. It's wide open. I did a safety check. Everything's good. You got 2 sights on your gun, right? For fun, slow fire shooting, learning how to line up these 2 sights perfectly, squeeze your trigger straight back while holding the gun steady, should get you on target. What you'll hear when you train with instructors is focus on your front sight. Once you've got that gun out there, driven out there, and you know it's on target, shift all of your focus to the front side of the gun. Only got nothing else but the front sight. I know. It's hard. It's hard not to look at the target. We often take our eyes off the front sight and look at the target to see where our bullet impacted. But when you're shooting multiple rounds on a target, keep your eyes on your front sight. Okay, it will pay dividends. Now, instinctive point shooting is another technique that some instructors teach, and it's because there isn't, in a defensive gun use, a lot of time to line up your sights. Okay, to focus and shift the focus from both sights to just your front and all that stuff, and you're probably going to be really scared and chock full of adrenaline, so you're gonna probably be looking at your threat more than anything else, which is why you need to practice positioning your body, driving that gun out straight out in front of your nose at whatever you're looking at, straight out in front of your body, squeezing the trigger straight to the rear, okay, while controlling your firearm. In most defensive gun uses, this is the thing that saves the day and saves the life. Okay, if you don't do any of that stuff properly, and the target and the threat is a sufficient distance away from you, you're going to miss. Okay, yes, you can be threatened by someone with a gun at a greater distance than someone with a knife or someone with a stick or a brick, okay, or a broken beer bottle. When typically in a defensive gun use, the threat is very close. So Olympic marksmanship is not going to come into play there, okay? But you still got to drive that gun straight out in front of your nose and squeeze that trigger straight back, or you could still miss even at a close distance, okay? So I got my rear sight right here, I got my front sight right there. I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to focus all my attention on the front sight. And we're going to talk about front sight, front sight, front sight, okay? I'm going to set that gun down, and then I'm going to draw my other gun, and we're going to go front sight focus, okay? Nothing else. Front sight focus, okay? See what happens. I'm going to try to shoot the targets relatively quickly while focusing on my front sight. Okay, my gun's loaded. I did my press check. Put it back in the holster. I'm going to draw the gun. okay? And I want to show you really the cool thing about front sight focus. Stay safe, everybody.